The sun blazed over the dry plains of Arizona as rancher Thomas Hargrove's only daughter, Emily, rode out to check the herd. She was a bright, fearless young woman, her golden hair glinting like fire under the desert sky. But that day, her courage would be tested in a way she never imagined. From behind the rocks, a group of Apache warriors emerged silently. Within moments, Emily was surrounded. Her horse reared in fear as rough hands pulled her down. She screamed, but the open land swallowed her voice. By the time her father and ranch hands heard the gunshots, it was too late. The Apaches had vanished into the wilderness with her. The tribe took Emily deep into the mountains, to a hidden camp surrounded by towering cliffs. She was terrified, expecting cruelty, but among them was one man, Taza, a young Apache warrior whose eyes carried both strength and compassion. He had fought many battles against settlers, but something about this girl stirred something deep inside him. As the days passed, the tribe's elders decided Emily would be traded or possibly executed, a punishment for the white men who had stolen Apache lands. But Taza could not stand by. He brought her food secretly at night, whispering words in broken English, "You safe, I no let them hurt you." Emily, though scared, began to sense the truth in his eyes. This man, considered her enemy, was her only hope. One evening, the chief announced the girl would be handed to a rival band at dawn. Taza's heart pounded as he made his decision. When the camp slept, he slipped into her tent and cut her bonds. "No sound," he whispered. "We go." Emily followed, trembling, as they crept through the shadows of the canyon. The journey was brutal. The desert was cold and endless, and the sound of horses behind them told them they were being followed. At one point, Taza turned to face his own brothers, holding them off with warning shots, shouting in Apache, "She is under my protection." The battle cry echoed through the cliffs, a vow stronger than blood. After 3 days of running, Emily collapsed near a dry riverbed. Taza lifted her gently, carrying her until the faint outline of the Hargrove ranch appeared on the horizon. When Thomas saw his daughter in the arms of an Apache, he raised his rifle, but Emily screamed, "No, father. He saved me." The rancher hesitated, lowering the gun as Taza placed her down carefully and stepped back. Before leaving, Taza spoke quietly. "No more war, no more hate, you live free." Then he turned and disappeared into the desert, never to be seen again. Months later, when the land was calm once more, Emily often stood at the ridge at sunset, watching the far mountains. She never forgot the warrior who defied his people for her, not for reward, not for glory, but for something far rarer on that frontier, compassion. And somewhere, in the endless red sands of the Southwest, stories spread among both settlers and Apaches alike, of the brave warrior who chose peace over vengeance, and the rancher's daughter whose life changed the heart of a nation.